Then it says this, it says, these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children and talk of them when you sit in your house and when you walk by the way and when you lie down and when you rise. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. You shall write on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. So pretty much everywhere you go and everybody that passes by you should know that you love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And I think you can do this without being annoying. We all know those Christians that do this without love, that's very annoying. That's all boldness without love is very annoying. And all love without any boldness is confusing. But we can make Shema statements on a regular basis. We can mark ourselves as spiritual. So at the airport yesterday, I'm buying a bottle of water since all the water fountains were closed. And I see this guy's name is Solomon, and I'm just like, oh, Solomon, do you know where your name comes from? And he's like, yeah, and he told me the story of where his name came from, and it wasn't from the Bible. And I was like, man, have you ever heard of Solomon from the Bible, the wisest man who's ever lived? You should see that. Like I love the Bible, and that's one of my favorite characters in the Bible is Solomon. And just talking to him, I just marked myself as spiritual. That's not like Jesus Jiu-Jitsu or anything like that. It's just speaking spiritually. The other day, I met a wildlife biologist, and I just asked him the question, marked myself as spiritual by asking him, like, man, as you go out and you see creation all over the place, what's it make you think about God? Like, you have an incredible job to see the creation of God. I just marked myself as a God believer. And in our culture today, it's even in a place like Lynchburg, if you mark yourself as a Jesus follower, you'll get two reactions, especially in this town. You're not going to have to look hard. People are going to lean in or they're going to lean back, right? And you might have to mark yourself as a genuinely spiritual person, especially in a town like this where there's just some misunderstandings of what Christianity is and can stand for. And so what are just some simple statements that you can make to regular people in your life that just mark you as spiritual? One of the favorite things that is just bonehead basic. I'm into bonehead basics. I live in Aggie land where Aggies we like the basics. It's just, man, thanks for sharing that. Hey, can I just pray with you right now? That just marks me as spiritual. I'm talking to God. Like I'm going to talk to God in their presence, even if they let me. I want to just pray out loud for them right there. You can do that in this culture. Multiple times. Every month I ask people if I can pray for them. Almost never am I turned down, even by my Muslim friends, my Hindu friends, my atheist friends. Everybody's like, you're going to pray for me? I'll take it. I'll take it. Even if they're doubters, they'll take it. And I pray for them, and then I just ask the question, hey, when I prayed, just tell me, are you near or far from God? Like, did you feel near or far from God when we prayed? And then we're in a conversation. But just mark yourself as spiritual. You're displaying your interest, and you're just kind of gauging theirs. If that person is spiritually dead and God is not working in their lives, you can shout at them, you can say the perfect things to them, but you don't have the power. Only Christ has the power to awaken them and make them alive.